the last class in November. The
Ah,
next time we see each other, it would be December.
that's right.
Oh my gosh, time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were just talking before about resolutions and all that, and now we are here,
I think that
about to end another year.
yeah, I think that I started my first class 1 years ago, almost 1 years ago.
1 year ago.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. I am checking actually. Oh,
Mm.
November 13 was
Mm.
our first class.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking about like New Year's resolution and all that
Really?
before. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So are you gonna set another New Year's resolution for you?
Ah, right. I haven't to think about the new year because nowadays I'm really busy for my
Mm-hmm.
works. So, but now I will start to think about that. Yeah, starting new year.
Yeah. Because today is 28th, tomorrow is 29th. So
Wow.
practically we're about to end November already. Yeah. Time flies. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready. How about you? Are you ready with the things that are happening around us?
Yeah. Is there anything we can ready? I am just
Oh,
flying with the time.
I know. I think we cannot do anything about it. We just need to just go for it and
Right.
live. All right. One moment, please. Let me open our conversation with culture and tradition. Letter G. Okay. All right. So it says here, do you enjoy learning about different cultures and traditions? Why or why not?
Wow, yeah, I like to learn about
Mhm.
other countries' cultures and
Mhm.
traditions because comparing two cultures are really interesting. For example, between Korean, Japan, and Chinese, we
Mhm.
for the East Asia countries, we
Mhm.
have a lot of similar culture, but also we have a lot of different culture,
Correct.
different cultures. So it's really interesting.
Oh, yes. I think so too. It's always nice to learn new things, I think. All
Right.
right. Next one. How do different cultures and tradition help a person as a whole? And do you think learning about these things make you a better person?
Uh, where I think that when I visit another country,
Mhm.
uh, I sh- I should know that the of the culture of the country because I don't want to be rude.
Mhm.
So that
Correct.
learning the culture is really important to people when I visit the country.
Okay. I like what you said. You need to
Mm-mm.
learn about the culture so you won't be very rude. I
Mm-mm.
have. What do you think about Chinese? I think Chinese is number one traveler to Korea, even in the Philippines. But they don't
Ah,
try to learn our culture,
yeah.
and they're very rude. What can you say about these kinds of travelers?
Ah, it's a kind of just the different between two cultures. I heard
Mhm.
that the Chinese they when they eating something or they doing something, they just
Mhm.
put their trash in that place. They
Correct.
just go
Mhm.
away because
Mhm.
there is a somebody that who can remove that trash. But in Korea, people should care their trashes by themselves. So
Correct.
mm, I hope that they get education about this when they visit another country.
Correct. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they did something wrong in Boracay too. Chinese.
Wow.
The mommy remove the diaper of the son and just dig a hole in the sand and cover. But it was caught, and she tried to wash her baby in the ocean. Oh my God.
I saw the news, so I heard that the Boracay, that beach stop. How can I say? They stop.
Yeah,
Mm.
they have to clean it because
Mm-mm-mm.
of that lady. They have to disinfect that area.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I think it's not nice. They have
Yeah.
to adopt, they have to adopt to
Yeah.
the cleanliness of the environment.
Yeah. So did you see that picture of the pants of a baby? They
Yeah.
have how can I say? The baby can poop makeup
Yeah, it has
everywhere.
a pool. Yeah. So that's why it's not. They have to disinfect the area. So
Right.
I'm not sure. Maybe you need to be educated further, more and more for them. I think they're just very, very rude,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
There is a scary news that in Korea. How can I say? Let me search the word.
Okay.
It's a disease. What's this? Tuberculosis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Up.
this?
Switch it.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's a lung disease, right?
Yeah, right. I heard that in Korea there is a really good government health insurance. So a lot of Chinese people visit Korea to heal the tuberculosis. But
Mm-hmm.
the point is that they don't care about spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Spitting.
Correct. Spit. Yes, they spit around.
They don't care about spitting on the street. So
Oh my gosh, yes.
so I really worried about that, about the virus.
Correct. But we have like signages like no spitting. If you are caught, you get fined.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So especially in my city, it's not allowed.
yeah, Seoul too. But I'm just worried about the situation. Spitting is okay; it's not against the law. But I really worried about the situation that the patient spit.
Yeah, that's actually why they made it a law in my city.
You have
Because-
a law? I
Yeah,
see.
no spitting.
Wow.
So if you want to spit, you'll get a tissue, spit, and then throw.
It should
Yeah, or go to the to the toilet
be.
to spit. Yeah, because you get penalized. You can go to jail.
It's a good law. Wow.
Correct. All right. So that's why I think they need to make that law all over to avoid diseases like tuberculosis.
Right.
Yeah. What are certain cultures you would want to learn more about?
Where a few days ago I read a article about the North Europe, North
North-
part of Europe,
Me too. Why
Ah.
North Europe?
Norway, and they introduced their cultures, and it is not familiar to Korean, so not familiar to me. So I learned a really important culture. How can I say? Their mind, it's called lagom.
Oh, what is it?
Lagom.
What is that? I'm not
Uh,
familiar with it.
Let me search the. It's about their lifestyle. So,
Interesting. I want to know about that.
yeah,
This is a North Europe lifestyle, is it?
right. So they live the life with the simple and without any, uh, without.
Moderate.
Oh, that's right. Without any greed. So they want to be. Oh, they want to select something moderate.
Mm.
So it's a really
like
good
that.
culture.
How did you know about this lifestyle, this lagom? Did you read about it
Yeah.
or was it introduced to you?
Is it on article I read?
Mm. Interesting. Oh, I would want to learn more about that. I'm actually writing my essay
Aha! Wow.
for the immigration for my visa, and you need to create a cover letter
I
that
see.
states why do you want to travel to
Immigration.
North Europe.
Immigration where? Which country?
Philippines. Yeah. When we one of the requirements to get a Schengen visa
I see.
one of the requirements is an essay, like a cover letter.
I'm confused. You want to
Yeah, I want to get a visa. I want to.
you are Filipino, right?
Yes.
But
So I am getting a visa
of
to
Philippines?
be able to travel it. No, not Philippines. In North
traveling.
Europe. Yeah.
North Europe. I see.
Yeah, Schengen visa. Yes.
So do you need a lot of paper to get the visa?
Yeah. Oh my God. I just checked the requirements and said, "Oh my God, I'm dying." That's the reason why I can't I haven't been to Korea or to Japan because the paperwork.
I see.
I have to prepare the paperwork to get a visa. But I found out if I just want to go to Jeju, I don't need a visa. I can enter Incheon Airport.
I see.
I can enter Incheon Airport but take my flight and then go to Jeju.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, Jeju Island is not a bad thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one. What do you understand from the phrase culture shock?
Culture shock. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a common thing when I first interrupt. First
Interact. Mm-hmm.
first to meet another cultures.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Do you have any example about culture shock?
Culture shock. Have I ever experienced a culture shock?
I have one. When I first visit US, they just throw their trash without any. How can I distinguish between garbage?
Like they just throw it all over.
In Korea, we should distinguish between recyclable trash or just the trash. So it's a law, but
like there's a proper segregation. We call it segregate.
Proper segregations. But in US, they just throw it away. So I asked to the people in US about this. Why don't you make a recycling project? But they said that there is some job about the distinguishing garbage. So they, if we make a rule about that, but then they will lose their job. So it's just a U.S. policy.
I think I have one culture shock when I went to Malaysia in Kota Kinabalu. The drivers don't put their horn when they're driving. You're just shocked. There's a car behind you.
Wow.
They don't hit the horn like beep beep to know that there's someone. No, they just let you, and then you're just shocked. There's a car following you.
Wow.
It's so creepy, but yeah, they don't hit their horns in there.
Wow.
That I was culture shocked because in the Philippines, drivers are hot tempered. They just keep on beeping their horns and all that.
I see. Wow.
Yeah, so that was my first culture shock in another country. All right, so next one, since we were talking about culture and tradition and culture shock, the next topic is about travel. Hmm. So, of course, you have been abroad. So, can you please tell me about your very first experience in traveling abroad?
Ah, uh, maybe about 10 years ago. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
10 years ago. I my first to abroad is travel abroad was
Mm-hmm.
the New York, U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So it was my first first thing visit U.S. and also
Mm-hmm.
the New York was the really big city. So I and I stayed there about 2 weeks. So
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do a lot of things. So it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
I
interesting. So,
mm-mm-mm.
that was a business trip?
No, I just visit there with my friends because my friend's family cousin
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the cousin's family they lives there, so we can save our hotel fee, so we can stay her cousin's house. So
Mm-hmm.
it
Oh,
mm-mm, mm.
interesting. When you travel, do you always have like do you always get extra days?
Extra date
Mm-hmm.
for what?
For your travel, like this is business trip first, and then you book
Aha.
extra days for personal travel.
Yeah, I a few years ago I tried to do that. So when I
Mhm.
visit Hawaii for my
Mhm.
business trip, I make
Mhm.
a 1 day longer
Extra
stay
one day.
in South
Oh.
Hawaii, but the law was changing
Oh, why?
because a lot of people make an extra day for the
Mm.
business trip,
Mhm.
and they do something bad thing.
Oh no, that's not nice.
So
Yes.
after that, we should give up that extra day for travel after business
I
trip.
see. So if you want an extra day, include it in
Mm-mm.
the entire day,
Mm.
right?
We couldn't.
Anymore. I
Right.
see. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Um, what country was the last? What was the last country you traveled into?
Yeah. Last year I visit
Italy. Oh
Italy.
my gosh.
About 2 weeks. So.
That's wonderful.
Mm.
You've been to places I want to see. Yeah. What other countries would you want to visit and why?
I first thing in my bucket list is I want to visit Taiwan,
Mhm.
and one of my boss lives here for 3 years,
Mhm.
and he loves Taiwan,
Taiwan.
the food
Oh.
and a lot of museum. So I really
Mm.
envy that. So I really want to be there.
Interesting.
Mm.
I that is my bucket list too. Next
Taiwan.
year,
Wow.
Taiwan. So I'm crossing my fingers.
Wow.
Hopefully, I can get to
Right.
see that. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, we will talk more about travel
I
next
see.
class. So
I
we'll end
see.
here and we'll continue with letter C. I will see you next month.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Bye.
Have a good day, Rosa.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.